Vijay Dayal is a sound engineer with over 20 years of experience. His background as a musician and guitarist drove him to master the science of sound and distinguish himself with his musicality. He is also known for his kind personality and his passion for making music sound better.
How, to what extent have you plunged into the Atmos field, and what scope do you see in the future when it comes to Atmos-related streaming, and be it from the production side, from the mix side, and from the consumer side? What do you see as the scope of Atmos?
See, as when we talk about Atmos, earlier it was the theater format only. Now, with the Dolby Atmos for music thing being introduced, I was one of the few initial engineers when I was approached by Dolby in the lockdown times. Just go through this software, have your hands on it, and this is this format, and you can do this and that. And I was very excited. See, the time when it changed from mono to stereo. So it was like music coming out from one speaker, or also coming from two speakers, but the source is mono. Ultimately, you don't hear that beat.
Correct.
As what happens is, if we are sitting here, we're talking and things happening around us, we have 2 ears. Our brain perceives that, okay, this signal is coming from this side. If something falls down there, we will suddenly look at left. You will never look at right, because your brain perceives it like that.
Correct.
In case of mono, you will not be able to do that. So that was a big leap in the technology, where actually the stereophonic sound came, and the ways to record the stereo sounds. That is where you started actually finding that electronically reproduced sound more natural.
Correct.
So the way you hear the things in your real life, similarly you will listen to them.
Correct.
That thing went a step ahead.
In the Atmos.
Because in case of left-right stereo, it happens like either it is coming from left or it is coming from right.
Correct.
So it gave you that 180 degree. After that, what happened? The Dolby Atmos for music came in, where you know left and right also, and you know behind you or in front of you. That thing also, you got that access also accessible to you. So I was very excited about it. Of course, unless and until you listen to it on the proper 7.1 system, you don't get that kind of experience in the headphones.
Okay.
As I said that I heard it on the Neumann set at Sunny's place. That was fantastic experience. You shut your eyes and you can actually feel that the object is moving from here. It's not just from here to here or here to here. You hear the height, and that goes behind, and that goes down.
Correct.
You hear all that thing.
Correct.
So that's the beauty of that technology. Although we know that every technology evolves over the time, over the period of time. That will happen. This technology will definitely get better. So many engineers like you, me, Sunny, so many guys working on that, Shadab working on that. With the help of the inputs of all these engineers, that will definitely get better. Where I have some fantastic idea in my mind, I will execute that and I will produce that. Where in case of the binaural listening, you will feel that more, that movement of that thing better. If you heard that maybe some 10-12 years back, if I'm not wrong, there was one audio clip by name Virtual Barber.
Okay.
So that was the first ever example of binaural recording and hearing, which we did. Then once I used that Neumann head and I recorded that thing in the studio also. That is how I am thinking of incorporating some things in my Dolby Atmos recording itself. Coming back to that, after the monitoring, as I said, that Virtual Barber thing, they had recorded that with that Neumann head, where that put that plastic poly bag onto that head, and they did things around that, and you hear that and you feel that the things are happening around you. That barber actually cutting your hair, a guitarist sitting behind that and there and singing for you. All that you actually feel the distance and all that, that precise. It needs to go to that level. So I'm going to do that. Coming back to this, mixing in Atmos, again, it gives you 360 degrees space. Earlier it was mono, then it becomes stereo, so you got this much space. Now, in case of mixing in Dolby Atmos for music, you have the entire room for you available.
Correct.
So you can smartly use that space and make it more exciting, and people would really enjoy listening to that music. So far they are doing that, but it should be a little over the top, I should say.
Okay.
Then only you will feel that difference between stereo and Dolby Atmos. Coming back to recording, my idea is to record elements for Dolby Atmos. So many engineers must be doing that. I've started doing that. I did that in Samshera songs. I recorded elements like that.
Okay.
So that you don't have to pan the same elements into the surround to make that effect. I recorded those elements in surround. So the orchestra is sitting there. I captured the two rear microphones. Those will go into the rear surround.
Okay.
And you can play with that. And I feel that will give a better spread and better imaging in case of recording for Dolby Atmos. I feel it's a great format. In future, it will get evolved. And we will really enjoy that thing a lot.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. And this has been an absolutely amazing and enriching talk. Looking forward to many more of such talks in the future.
I would love to do that, and I feel it's my honor that I was part of this discussion.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Meghdeep. Thank you.